At the construction site of Ust-Yavinsky Mine, construction and installation of pithead tunneling system for both shafts will be completed by autumn 2014. Steel structures are being delivered at the temporary outdoor storage of tubings. We have launched the commissioning and startup of overhead traveling cranes, which are part of these steel structures.
Скажем так, с началом сентября у нас
Let's say from the beginning of September, we have already begun delivery of mine tubing supplied by the company Mechanoremontny Complex. We have already stockpiled about 15 rings.
складировано уже порядка 15 колец.
Tubing is a precast component of mine shafts. Tubings are separate segments of tubing ring. Rings are assembled to form tubing lining. Plumb wire is used as caulk material to keep the fixed joints of iron tubing lining sealed in mine shafts. LLC Dalmanhanul Shaktastroy uses cast iron tubings made of iron of VCH40 and VCH60 grade. The mine tubings have cover-to-cover length from 30 to 90 millimeters, and a weight per segment varies from about 1.1 to 2.7 tons, depending on the wall thickness.
Ну, они все разные по толщине, то есть чем у нас будет.
They are all different in thickness. The deeper tubing is set, the thicker will be its wall. It will be thinner closer to the surface, but they are almost identical as per design characteristics. The only different thing that we have is a different place for shaft walling and equipment.
К самому тюбингу определяются очень жесткие требования вот именно по качеству.
Quality requirements applied to tubings are very strict because they take up high hydrostatical pressure of more than 30 atmospheres. Thus, high-level requirements are applied to the quality of tubing holes. These are backup grouting holes, threaded holes.
Тампонажное отверстие, резьбовые отверстия.
When encasing the segments into the shaft, tubings are assembled to form the tubing ring. One ring is composed of 15 tubing segments. They are tightened using bolts and nuts. The joints of tubings are sealed with lead gasket to assure full water isolation of the shaft. Tubing lining is caulked to reduce water influx into the shaft.
Всего у нас получается.
We use approximately 3,600 to 700 pieces at the shaft. This is only one shaft, so imagine the whole scope of the work.
Представляете, какой объем?
At the present moment, about 15 rings, 225 tubings have been already delivered at the construction site. By December, tubings will occupy the space of the entire back site. Tubings will be stored according to a special scheme developed by the technical department of the company, and encasing into the shaft will be carried out by employees of LLC Dalmanhanul Shaktastroy.
Тюбинг изначально специальным рельсовым транспортом подводится к устью ствола, там специально перецепляется, скажем так, за определенную траверсу.
Firstly, tubing is delivered to the mouth of the shaft by a special transport track. Then it is hung on a special cross arm and sunk vertically into the shaft. Let's just say, as I have said earlier, the tubing ring consists of 15 tubing segments, which means that the sending operation should be repeated 15 times, and each ring is encased into the shaft being tightened and displaced relative to overlying and underlying ring. Vertical and horizontal lead gaskets are set in the joints. When tubings get assembled into the ring, geometrical parameters are checked and joint spaces are tightened. We start concreting face side of tubings using the rock of a certain thickness according to the requirements of design documentation.
С породой определенной толщины, согласно требованиям рабочей документации.
These measures will strengthen the shaft and make it 100% waterproof. The company uses about 5,500 tubings in total for the construction of 2 shafts.